on, everybody? This is Matt Does Fitness, and I've just got a new job in a factory crushing fizzy drinks cans. It's so depressing. Right, today was bench press day, and it was a pretty awesome milestone for me, and I will tell you for why. The session was 5 sets of 3 at 122.5 kilos, which is 270 pounds. And I can tell you now, spoiler alert, I got all 5 sets of 3. So first off, that's pretty awesome. I'm really pleased with that. Now, secondly, the reason why it's a big milestone for me is when I first changed to paused bench press, which was about 8, maybe 10 weeks ago or so, I hit 270 pounds for a 1 rep max, a PR. And I've today hit it for 5 sets of 3. Not just a triple, 5 sets of 3, which is pretty massive progress in that space of time. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was about 8 to 10 weeks ago, so that's pretty awesome. I'm well pleased with that. And I mean, to be honest, the first 3 sets felt really easy. The first 1 rep of every set really came up so easily. It felt like nothing. It felt like a warm-up rep. So I think that bodes pretty well. I am fairly confident right now I could beat the PR I hit the other day, but I'm going to save it up till the end of the cycle when I attempt 150 kilos, 330 pounds. That is my target. I've said it. I'm now accountable for it. I want to get it, and I reckon I will. Right, this is my 3rd set. I mean, the last rep of the last couple of sets was a little bit slow, but the reps were never in doubt at any point. Also, I've almost got my pause kind of nailed down now. I'm working on, I've always had the pause for a decent amount of time, but the issue I had was that it was kind of, the bar was moving around on my chest, so I'm trying really hard to keep the bar completely stationary, because obviously in a competition, they will not give you the press command until the bar is still. So I'm working on that. It's getting better. It still kind of moves around a little bit sometimes, particularly when I'm tired, but when I'm fresh on that first rep, I can hold it completely still. And in these sets here, the bar was going up so easily. I feel like my arch is pretty solid as well. I'm still kind of moving my feet around. I haven't kind of settled on the exact place I like to put my feet. Sometimes when I have them like I've got here, it feels like I'm kind of too cramped up, so I kind of sometimes slide them out a little bit, but I also quite like the tightness you get with this, so I'm kind of still moving that around, trying to find the best place. But all in all, my bench press feels really good, and yeah, I'm ready to go really big in the next few weeks, I reckon. Anyway, moving on, I then did some chest dumbbell press. I used the 45 kilo dumbbells, which are 100 pounds. I always use these because they're the heaviest ones the gym has. Soon I'm going to need some bigger ones. So I'm planning at this stage just to tie things to the dumbbells. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, probably animals, maybe small children, potentially old people. I think there are quite a few old people. I did a survey and quite a few old people said they were up for kind of being dumbbells. So I'll probably just, I don't know, paint them black and just use them. Little angle change for you there. This is the 2nd of my 3 sets I did with these, I think. This is actually the strongest I've ever felt doing these. I got a set out at 13 reps, I think, which is the most I've ever done. But bearing in mind, I'm doing straight after my bench. I could obviously get a lot more was I to do them fresh. That was quite embarrassing there. I went for some incline press and I couldn't actually get the dumbbells up, so I had to refine my technique. So a couple of guys were laughing at me, which was quite embarrassing. I told them afterwards that I wasn't happy with that. We had a conversation about it, and they won't do it again. I did 3 sets of 12 down to about 10 reps of these. This first set, to be fair, was probably a little bit too heavy because I couldn't get many reps out, but I felt quite good. I felt a nice stretch reflex doing incline bench because you can come out quite wide and bounce up again. I then did some dumbbell flies. I did 3 sets of 12 or so reps of these. My shoulders are actually feeling really good at the moment. I haven't felt any discomfort in my shoulders for a while, so I feel nice and free when I'm doing these. I still don't go too heavy because I feel like I can engage my chest more so when I go light. When I go heavy, I find I do like weird things, like sometimes I even feel it in my biceps because I start to kind of almost curl it in the midpoint of the range. So light-ish works for me. And another thing I realized today is that I haven't done any cables for a while. I keep forgetting. I kind of got into doing my dumbbell work, and I keep forgetting to do kind of cable flies and stuff. So I will do some of those soon. Although to be fair, the cable pulley in my gym is friggin' rubbish. And I finished the session with some skull crushers with an easy bar, which I don't use that often, but it was quite good. I thought I'd mix it up. Now, I went quite heavy for my first set, which you see. No, this is my first set. This is my second set with this weight. And my triceps were already wasted at this point because I've done loads of pressing. And this was a little bit optimistic. I didn't get many reps out. So I changed to a lighter weight, which you see here, and I got a few more reps out. I think I did about 4 or 5 sets in total of these, because this is the only specific tricep thing I did in my session. And that was that. So, bench press wise, I'm very pleased. A massive milestone for me today. And hopefully it should be onwards and upwards from here. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, as always. And I will see you in my next video tomorrow.